Devin Gilpin going to lead down the backstretch. Learman looking to the outside of Hamilton for that third spot. Jamison settling into second. Devin Gilpin out front. Dave Jamison in second. Matt Hamilton in third. Learman in fourth. Gilpin out front where he's used to being in the modified. Matt Hamilton in second. Jamison sits in third. Learman in fourth. Jimmy Lennox in fifth. 3 wide back behind him in sixth position. Tony Anderson on the bottom. Caution comes out as the 33 machine of Michael Gimmer.
11 goes back, 11 JS back 2. Pass before the code.
So the green flag's out, and again, Devin Gilpin, your leader. Matt Hamilton right with him. Jimmy Lennox putting some pressure on Jamison as they battle for third. Again, Matt Hamilton looks underneath of Gilpin. So Gilpin still our leader. Hamilton gets a good run through the middle of the racetrack. They switch positions in turns 3 and 4. Hamilton goes high. Gilpin goes to the bottom. Gilpin holds on to that top spot. Gilpin now goes to the bottom of the racetrack, and Matt Hamilton to the top side in turns 1 and 2. Meanwhile, Jimmy Lennox up to third. Dave Jamison back to fourth. Weasel Road sits in fifth spot. Hamilton now bouncing off that cushion in turn 1 and 2, trying to find a groove as Devin Gilpin slowly pulling away. Halfway this time by, 10 in, 10 remain. And Weasel Road's now putting some pressure on Dave Jamison as they battle for fourth spot. Weasel Road's going to take over that fourth position. So Jamison back to fifth. Meanwhile, Mike Learman and Adam Stricker battle for sixth, and they're 3 wide, back in 8th position. Gilpin has to go to the high side around that traffic, and Matt Hamilton reels him in. You see in the flag stand, open hand, 5 laps remaining. So Gilpin out front as they go through traffic. Matt Hamilton's closed the gap. Top 2 cars in heavy traffic right together. Problem is cars spinning around in turn number 1. As now we'll see top 2 cars, 5 laps remaining. Matt Hamilton's going to do a slide job right in front of Devin Gilpin. Gilpin turns under him as they go to turn 3. Gilpin beats him back to the line that time, going to slide up in front of him. Hamilton now going to turn underneath him down the backstretch. Top 2 cars side by side through turns 3 and 4. Matt Hamilton leads that lap. Both of them slide up the racetrack in turn number 2, bounce along. Gilpin dives back to the bottom once again as they go into turn 3. Side by side, great battle, your top two cars again. Hamilton slides up in front of him off of turn 2. Gilpin going to get underneath him and slide under him again as they go into turn number 3. Great modified racing. White flag, here we go. Final lap. Hamilton slides up the racetrack, Gilpin back in it. Here we go to turn number 3. Gilpin going to dive to the bottom of the racetrack. Checkered flag in the air, here we go. Matt Hamilton takes the win. Devin Gilpin comes home in second. Jimmy Lennox in third. Weasel Rhodes in fourth. Dave Jamieson in fifth. Come on over here. Restart with 5 to go. Behind Devin Gilpin. Oftentimes, most people think you're just going to have to settle, but the green flag dropped and you just dove it down there in the bottom of the corner, and he kept returning the favor. That was a pretty exciting last 5 laps.
Yeah, that was pretty nuts. If whoever left after the late model feature, I think they missed the best race tonight. I was down there running around the bottom, and we were getting faster and faster, and he seen what we were doing, and he moved down there, and then kind of equal out, and he even pulled out a little, and I was like, well, once Devin gets out in front, he's been the best in the nation for 5 years or so, and when you get behind him, you might as well just finish where you're running. But that started moving up top, and we started reeling them in there a little bit, and I was like, well, we might have to just get up on the wheel and make something happen, and start getting into lap cars, and then caution come out, and I said, well, there goes that run, and then we just started throwing those sliders back and forth, and we both had enough respect for each other to where we didn't do anything dumb. We knew exactly where we were at with our cars, and I got to thank him for that, because he could have just easily just said, I want to win, and just took me out, but but that just kind of shows the kind of respect he's got for people out here.
Of course, 2 weeks ago, brand new race car, you put it in victory lane. This week, you actually put a little graphics on it as well, and you said then that the race car wasn't very good, but you've been here twice with this thing, and you put it in victory lane both times. Obviously, you got this thing going where it needs to be.
Yeah, I talked with Donnie a little bit here and there, and it's always been good when the track's heavy. It's getting it like it is tonight, where you got to kind of go away from the cushion, and tonight it was pretty good. It was really good. I got to thank Lightning for that. He builds a great car. And then I got to thank Sinorama, Yesco, Industrial Rope, LT's Place, Club Vape, House Engines, and Jim and Jack's.
There he is, your winner of the modified feature, Matt Hamilton.